Okay, this is one of my pet peeves here. We're at the intersection of Front Street and Pine heading eastbound, and come along pretty well up to this corner, and the street is in horrible condition. I don't know if you can see there's bumps here, very severe bumps, and the cars are going over them now. And then as you turn the corner, there's also just patch after patch after patch. Never really a well-maintained fix of this road. Difficult for a bike to get through here without hitting those bumps, jittering and moving around. Cars typically switching lanes as they come through here too. And then we head on to the, such as that, head on to the bike lane as it is. So this one I think just needs good maintenance. Moving along with the continued pet peeve on this Pine to State Street transect here. This road is just in terrible shape. It's that old concrete, big slabs that don't blend together very well. Lots of cracks going left and right, forward and back. Really hard on a bike. So, and that's right through the bike lane. Look at these big chunks here. And then as we approach, the post office, it gets even worse. This is probably the worst section of this road right here. For some reason, years ago, they put in this trough. It's like the sidewalk used to end here. And look at this, man. Damn, I'm glad I got my lightweight bike. It is a tough ride right here. Ow! Okay, so here we are on State, right in front of the post office as it turns to Union. There's a turn lane here that at some point they exhumed the sidewalk, you can see. And at one point, the sidewalk had a trough here. You can see that trough running right down the length of this. And whenever they exhumed that sidewalk, they never took care of that trough. And it's this old concrete, and it is a mess. I mean, this is, look at that. I'll give you my foot here for a scale. Here's my shoe, my big size. Here. This is the kind of stuff that cars can handle. But man, you hit this baby at 20 miles an hour or 15 miles an hour with a road tire. Example of, I think, something that works pretty good. We're on State Street, approaching Boardman. There's a bike lane. I'm going to cross over now into the left, and you'll see here something very interesting, which I like. It's fairly new, and I'll show it to you. It's this little triangle that was put here, and it's one of those little traffic calming things. You'll see there's a boulevard on the other side of it, and it does a good job of stopping the cars and giving them some direction that they must turn this way. Although, harder for a bike, of course, but I think for the most part this works out really, really well. This is a good one, and thanks to the city for doing this. Now here we are in Boardman, facing north, coming onto Front Street, and it's that same kind of boulevard, little traffic calming coming from a one-way, splitting off the traffic. And I think it works really good to slow the traffic. Watch these cars here. They'll come and they'll slow down. This is the kind of thing they could really use on the south end of Front Street as well. And works well for us bikers too. So it's doing the job that it's designed for, and this ain't rocket science. They're traffic transportation engineers who can draw this stuff up in a jiffy. one reason I don't like bike lanes. Look at how narrow the bike lane is here. It's probably 6 feet wide and or less. In reality, you can only use really about half of this bike lane. I'm dead center in the middle of the lane right now, and that's as close to those cars as I will want to come. If you look at the car lanes have their full width to play with. In this bike lane, we really only have half of it. I mean, look at this. I'm going to drift over here. There's no way I can get my tires in this whole thing.